he was very low and perhaps have produced the greatest work. The collaborations, as Dr. Mercedes curve will come from in physics, the fundamental ideas interact with the interstellar energy particles are always. These are the 6 astronauts. So you cannot compete with the ground because they are so. In space, AMS is the only, and the House of Representatives of the United States passed the United millimeter weight 7.5 tons.
Also to coordinate, for power, commanding, and if any ever needed some special operation. We need to monitor the condition of the detector because, as I told you, the thermal condition could change. For instance, if the vehicle is arrived to the NASA Marshall Flight Center, and from there they are transmitted to the whole reconstructor. On top of this, we need to put selection cards to identify products.
And welcome back to the CERN data center. Yes, I promised you 3 astronauts. They're still visiting CERN. And I have here with me Francois Briard, who was with them a moment ago, and who can answer your question actually about the data center, because this is not just about space and the astronauts. This Facebook Live, you can ask questions about CERN as well. So Francois, I was saying we have 200,000 processors here. We don't see all of them, of course, we see some of them. And somebody, Elhai Ibrahima Yallo, sent this question for you. What's the answers you are looking for by analyzing all this data?
Oh, various questions are being addressed here at CERN. We tried to find the Higgs and we found it. Finding the Higgs is a bit like discovering America. Now we need to study it and to go further. So we need to produce many Higgs and so many more data, much more data, and we need to analyze it. But there are still many other questions which remain unanswered, like the Higgs boson has completed the thing we call the standard model of particle physics. And this thing explains only 5% of the mass of the universe. We do not know what 95 other percent are made of. And it's made of dark matter, dark energy, what particles make these, and this we don't know, and we need to search for. We also do not know why there is no antimatter naturally in the universe, or apparently. So we are looking for that as well. So we need much more data, much more analysis to answer these big questions.
So these 50 million gigabytes per year actually might contain the answer to so much fundamental questions like the origin of matter, the origin of antimatter, the origin of cosmic rays even.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And what is important is like finding the Higgs is not like discovering America. The analogy doesn't work. It's not like one time you find it. You have to show it multiple times so that you are confident enough that you've seen it.
Yeah, data is extremely important. Statistics is extremely important for the CERN experiments. There is another question for you from from Nicole Morrison. My boys, 11 and 8, want to know how they can become engineers at CERN.
First, work hard at school. But first, get passionate. Get passionate about what you want to do. You need to love your work, and it can be engineer in computing, in other technologies like vacuum, like cryogenics. We've got all sorts of engineers at CERN. So it's like, do something you're passionate for, and for sure we'll have a seat for you at CERN.
Engineers are actually very important at CERN. And
Yes, in fact, it's a thing a lot of people do not know, but 80% of the people CERN employs are engineers and technicians to build an infrastructure, and this infrastructure is then made available for 12,000 scientists, physicists to come at CERN. The physicists are not employed by CERN, they are sent by all national institutes from all around the world, but CERN employs mostly engineers and technicians.
And they can start coming as students as well.
Yes,
we
you
have
can,
a lot of programs for
yeah,
students.
you can first visit CERN, because CERN can be visited all year long with your school, and then you can come for an internship as soon as you start your higher level studies. You can come for internships at CERN. Yeah.
And the next question is actually about visits from John. Is it easy to visit CERN, and can we see the data center? Well, you're asking the right person, because he's the head of the visit service at CERN.
So is it easy to visit CERN? Let's say we face 3 times more requests than we can accommodate. So it's high competition to come to CERN. But yes, still it is possible to visit CERN. So my little trick for the ones on Facebook Live is like, try to set up a group of 12 people so we can book long in advance. Another thing we are trying to produce here at CERN is virtual reality visits of those various places, so you can visit them from home.
And we continue doing live Facebook for you to ask. It's a way of coming to see us, a different way.
Yeah, I will try to go up and see if I can fetch some astronauts.
There's one more question for you.
More question.
Is the CERN data center the only center where data from the LHC is sent and analyzed? This is a very good question, which brings us to the grid, right?
So is all the data analyzed here? No, we need 5 times more computers. So what do? We share them with more than 170 data centers all around the planet. Where do we get these data centers from? It's all the institutes which have sent us their physicists who share some of their computers with us. And that's what we call the LHC Worldwide Computing Grid. So it's about 500,000 CPUs all around the planet analyzing the data.
Maybe in your country, I don't know who asked the questions. The grid is everywhere.
Right. No, the grid is in every country participating to the LHC experiments.
Right. Okay. So, Francois, one more question by myself about the visit with the astronauts. You've been with them all day long. Were they interested in physics?
Yes, some of them are astrophysicists, in fact.
Right.
So,
Claude is joining us. Claude Nicollier is an astrophysicist.
So they are astrophysicists, so of course they know this, they love this. But they were, astronauts are usually quite people who have touched the latest technology, rockets, space station, all these things. So when they come here, it feel a bit familiar for them, because it's also the latest technology we have at CERN. So it's very important, and they were thrilled.
I think right now we should make a little pause to go and take a look at how the visit is going, and check if we can grab at least one of them down here, because I'm sure there are many, many people there on Facebook waiting for them and wanting to send their questions in. So let's take a little break. We go to grab an astronaut, and we promise you to bring one here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9.
Here we are back in the CERN Data Center. I
7,
promise you an astronaut.
6,
I have my preferred
5,
one. Samantha
4,
Cristoforetti has joined
3,
us. I
2.
literally grabbed her out of the visit. Sorry for that. I know you're very interested. But we have to repeat again, okay? Welcome back to the CERN Data Center. I promise you an astronaut. I'm here with my preferred one, Samantha Cristoforetti, who was visiting with her fellow astronauts just one step above us. Thank you for joining us, Samantha.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm particularly glad to have you here because I actually was at the ZUP when you were being launched on the 24th of November, 2014.
World.
Following your launch, it was really the best emotion of my life, really. What's your best memory from the Futura mission?